Hey everybody, this is Moody Lantion, the proud brother of Martin Lantion. I want to share with all of you the two eulogies that I was tasked to deliver on the day of his funeral, August 25, 2018. The first one is from our mother, Lourdes Ramirez Wagoner. I just want to share with all of you the words that she wrote as she could not attend the funeral services that day. Martin loved us all with the purest kind of love that knew no boundaries and permeated through your inner core. As you go your separate ways today, know that you are only leaving his physical body, that he has already left. But take a part of that love with you. It has and will continue to intensify as you continue to share it with every person that Martin would have shared it with while he was here on Earth. Thank you very much for all the support you have given us. And that's from my mom. I'd like to now read to you what I wrote for him. This is for everyone that could not attend and for all of those that didn't quite catch everything that I said at the funeral. Martin Daniel Ramirez Lantion was born on January 22nd, 1973 in the Philippines, but was already fighting for his life as he had newborn jaundice. Because of this sickness, my parents, Tom and Lourdes, prayed to Saint Martin de Porres to help heal their child. This resilient baby survived and was baptized with the name Martin, after Saint Martin de Porres. It's interesting because if you read up on Saint Martin de Porres, you'll learn that he was this radical priest who took care of everyone. No matter what their ethnicity or religious belief was, he cared for everyone. And it's only fitting my brother was named after him. There's no doubt in my mind that Martin, aka Ding Dong, was a gift and blessing from God. I think God knew how awesome he was and almost pulled him directly into heaven, but told us here, hey, I'm going to loan him to you for 45 years, but I'm going to need my top draft pick back because you won't be able to handle his greatness. God guided him to the United States, and in particular to a Catholic school in East Hollywood, California, called Immaculate Heart of Mary, where his foundations on morality, education, and faith were built. But he was put there to cross paths with his fellow classmates, a lot of them who attended the funeral that day. You see, this is where it truly started. His innate ability to bring people together. He forged a lifelong bond with these kids who formed a nucleus of friends that eventually became his extended family, especially a group of guys that called themselves the True Blue Posse. His faith then brought him to Loyola High School in Los Angeles, better known as the greatest high school in all of America. It was at Loyola where he learned about the Jesuit teachings of St. Ignatius of Loyola, with the mantra of, be a man for others. His circle of friends grew, the True Blue Posse became larger and more notorious, and he was in the center of it all. Martin's relentless excellence in academic performance got him into UCLA, the second best college in the Southland next to Cal State Northridge. And in true Martin form, he grew his social circle even more, and even co-founded a fraternity there, the UCLA chapter of Theta Delta Beta. He graduated and eventually ended up working for the city of Los Angeles, and grew his social circle even more. The city workers felt his fun-loving spirit, witnessed his intellectual prowess, and discovered just how much he really liked to eat. But his greatest legacy is his family. By God's grace, he found love with his wife Judy and took all of his Catholic foundations and shared it with his two daughters, Jasmine and Megan. He truly gave everything to them and loved them in the way that I had personally never seen before. St. Martin de Porres should be proud that someone named after him continued to do God's work and welcomed everyone and took care of everyone, no matter who you were. I mean, look at everyone that's watching this video. This is God's work personified. Martin took his gifts and shared them unselfishly with as many people as he could. But unfortunately, he had me as a brother. So now I'm tasked with delivering this eulogy. So Mart, I know you did things your way, but I gotta do things my way. Mart, this one's for you. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called Martin's life. Mart, I accept the fact that I had to sacrifice a whole Saturday in the South Bay of LA for whatever it is I did in being your brother. But I think it's odd to make me write a eulogy telling all these folks who I think you are. They see you as they want to see you, in the simplest terms, in the most convenient definitions. But what I found out is that you are Magic Johnson's baby skyhook against the Celtics, the lob dunk from Kobe to Shaq, the Kirk Gibson home run, the Fernando Valenzuela strikeout, the 1990 Loyola Cubs football team, and the 1995 UCLA Bruins basketball team. You're the main event, the winning parlay bet, the pacquiao knockout punch, the thriller in Manila. You're Hogan versus Andre, Savage versus Steamboat, Superfly leaping from the top of the steel cage at Madison Square Garden. You slay harder than Buffy, your Al Bundy's dream bathroom, the B.A. Baracus of any A-team, the Willis to my Arnold. And if you were in Westeros, you would have united the Seven Kingdoms without any bloodshed or excessive male frontal nudity. You're that inspiring training montage in every Rocky film. You are the chosen one that brought balance to the Force. You're every Marvel and DC superhero rolled into one. You're Beat Street versus the Bronx Rockers, TKO versus Electro Rock, and you can be my wingman anytime. You're Purple Rain, Thriller, The Low End Theory, and the Metallica Black Album. You're tougher than leather and badder than LL. You're every season of love, all 525,600 minutes. You're that perfect Tommy burger, the best steak anyone's had. That oxtail soup special at the Cow. You're that top crispy skin part of a freshly cooked lechon. You're that moment that the gout medication kicks in. And that late night burrito run that just hits the spot. You're a warrior, a cub, and a Bruin. You're the truest of the blues. You're the alpha and omega amongst all thetas. And you were the least incompetent city employee that I've ever known. You're the sunrise at Haleakala and the sunset at Ko'olina. You are the beloved son of Tom and Lourdes. You are the pride of Jerry. You are the uncle of the decade, the husband of the century, the father of the millennia, and you're a brother of a lifetime. You are truly a gift and blessing from God. You are the embodiment of being a man for others, and we are all better people, all of us, because of you. Does that answer your question? Say hi to Herbie, Dax, Raymond, our grandparents, Tita Chong, and all of our pet cats. Ad majorem Dei gloriam, to the greater glory of God. I love you, Martin. And don't worry,